so when actually by the first quarter of 2022, now factory is going to start running again.
And another one in 2022. Other promises have been made to the people of Komenda by the president, but each time their hopes are dashed.
Unrefined sugar setup this one.
The setup for the unrefined sugar is too small.
See, I try machinery. I am his machinery.
Deputy Trades and Industry Minister Michael Ochibefi announcing that government will be importing raw sugar to feed the factory.
Now the best we can do is because of America.
Now the best we can do is to import raw or unrefined sugar from South America until we get our own plantation.
The latest is Works and Housing Minister Kojo Oppong-Nkrumah. Mr. Oppong-Nkrumah, who was on a tour in the area, told the chiefs and people government needed their support in order to operationalize the factory.
Processed.
We don't have a plantation to feed the factory. What is left is to get raw sugar or unrefined sugar. When they are bringing it like that, government needs to waive the taxes on it to make it affordable. Our friends on the other side do not want to support it. We are appealing to you to intervene so they can allow us get the unrefined sugar to operationalize the factory.
Parliament,
This hasn't gone down well with the people.
Ministers what ba be do no I won pay megufu se man say me jam ya carpenter.
I get angry. The deception by some ministers who come here. I am a carpenter, so when I hear that a minister is coming, I know that he won't come and say anything good. I only have to concentrate on the job I have learned to take care of my family.
Akuffo Addo amba Komenda amba ka Asem pe bia ma enjini Pasa wa gbe so many years Abado
I won't say anything that President Akuffo Addo says.
Second 4 years
consistently
also
lying to us. The last 4 years he deceived, and he deceived us in his second term as well. So does he expect us to vote for him when he failed both?
In the market square here, scores of people have gathered in an indistinct chatter. The Komenda sugar factory is one of the conversations that does not struggle to find place in what folks talk about here.
They have wasted the land. We could have used it to build a mansion. It is better than leaving it in the state in which it is now. People feel that the Komenda sugar building is a deity.
Since 2015, what's up now? Meanwhile, I'm property. Since I'm property, Ghana property. Komenda. Now that's why the workers are off. I didn't use for nothing.
Ishmael Kobna talks passionately about the Komenda sugar factory and how disappointed the community folk are.
Sugar factory now, when we are sure. They
have not planted any sugarcane here. Our prayer was that they would have grown some sugarcane to feed the factory. What we have observed is that the thought processes of our leaders is questionable.
The disappointment of Francis knows no bounds. Francis and his colleagues here say they have lost hope in government.
There was a quarter of a Zaman was Abaha. Now, Menduntum. Sago, hey, we as I saw her.
People are saying that they say they will import raw sugar to feed the factory. What we wanted was for them to support the farmers to plant the required sugarcane. This is really appalling.
The factory, commissioned in 2016 with a $35 million Indian Export-Import Bank loan facility, and an additional $24 million to bolster the activities of sugarcane outgrowers suffered operational challenges and has not produced any sugar for the market. The residents here say they won't forgive government for looking on for such a project to go waste. Heading to the Komenda sugar factory, I meet Isaac Boama. Isaac says he is MPP but is embarrassed by the turn of event here. He says day in and day out, he gets trolled by his people over the Komenda sugar factory and want government not to let down the trust of the people.
Komenda drivers no ye dwuma yaye ya hwa self parties wo hwa hwe be boy no mafufutu ibi ando mu komba ina bra na ye bre nti yes Akuffo Addo esenana sibutu aboy ma.
We don't know what is even happening. We have been looking forward for the factory to be operationalized so we the drivers can get a boost in our work. We are suffering. We are pleading with the president to operationalize the factory. They always troll me about this sugar factory. It is because of Percy, who is contesting the KEEA seat. That's why I am in the
NDC. Former board secretary of the Komenda sugar factory, Ransford Vani Amwa, believes government posture about the Komenda sugar factory leaves much to be desired and want government to fix the mess.
So from 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, they still not grew sugarcane. They've not assessed that second tranche of loan, which was approved by Parliament of Ghana. And only to tell us that because we did not develop the canes, that is why they want to import sugar, and they are requesting for a tax waiver so that they will be able to. It's a deception. They only want to deceive the people of Ghana.
Upon an RTR request by Joy News, government has revealed that apart from the $35 million and the additional $24 million facility, government has further pumped in over 52 million Ghana cedis.
In 2019, government indicates that there was an offer by Pak Agrotech to take up a concession instead of outright purchase of the Komenda sugar factory. The offer was considered the most competitive because the ownership of the factory would be retained by government, whilst Pak Agrotech invests $28 million in the company and pays a $3 million annual concession fee to government for 15 years. That is a total of $45 million. However, there was a delay in concluding negotiations between lawyers of Pak Agrotech and PwC in respect of the conditions precedent for the concession agreement to come into force, citing COVID-19 restrictions. Pak Agrotech couldn't meet the deadline to reach a final determination of all guarantees, and the Ministry of Trade terminated the transaction, and the management and operation of the company was handed over to the board to make a determination on the way forward to revive the company. According to the ministry, to avert further delays, the board took over the revival of the factory and started the process of operationalizing the integrated sugar development project with the support of the ministry and the One District, One Factory initiative. A facility of 46,350,000 Ghana cedis has to date been disbursed by the partnering financial institutions, that is, GCB Bank, CBG Bank, and Prudential Bank, for the comprehensive overhauling and retooling of the factory and the addition of a raw sugar handling system to refine raw sugar. Another facility of 6.2 million Ghana cedis was also disbursed by CBG Bank to cover the purchase of sugarcane and other operational expenses during the test run period.
On the streets of Komenda are thousands of eyes and ears still eagerly waiting for government to do the needful by ensuring that all these monies pumped into the revival of the sugar factory do not go down the drain.
So when we got these contractors, Agrotech Company Limited, to manage it, see how far we could get it running,
we had to pay. I think ultimately government of Ghana added another 45 or so million, not dollars, this time cities, to get a few things put in place. There were physically some equipment was turned upside down. It simply couldn't run. So we expended so much money to get it running. Now the problem we have is that, well, no one seems to be interested. The companies, they don't seem to be interested. It's been sitting down there for all this while. They come in and then they leave. Meanwhile, government keeps expending money to make sure that it doesn't simply become a white elephant and that there's some life in it. We had always hoped that ultimately we should be able to run it. Indeed, at the time of the construction, the design was to make sure that this whole place was populated with sugar cane, actual sugar cane, and the other fields are out there which were supposed to produce the sugar cane to feed this. Nothing really took place. So finally, I was telling you about the sugar cane. There's nothing here, but we got a company which is shown interest. They want to run it. He wants to own it. Well, he can't own it. It's an asset owner, but he wants to lease it, run it. So there's life in here. So to the question, what exactly is going on? The answer is that's why we are here today.
Video no na yakoshe ede abano eye yahwefo nyina nso ye chiechia mo yeda masesa bi na bi nyina no muvodi ye down nyame onhira mu nyina Mr. Frank
Nana Kuya
yentwa no mfama wo mo
we dey starting free Nana Dada
yes
Nana Dada ye
pam pam
Nana di yewu Komenda fue
Zinzin.
Na sugar cane no wo he
Ayira.
Na factory no wo he
Asai
why ye defe
Hey Frank
That here.
Now what to say?
Oh, Akuffo Addo, we are for Ken for Mumpai Bo. Honorable Kenneth Compre ko Japan Yankopon only in Yamoda. Na abreni na ya tamfo ani mi gu ase. Na ya tamfo ebre anana me ho ye dodo.
Ho ye de nyame ase da bia wonya hodin se ya. Ese nana defe nyina ne sesamwa no na chese ye fe ko che nana o defe nie.
Sa. Can promise.
Mr. Frank, video ko hwe yi. Uti hu se ye Komenda fo no omukrom ho for youth no. Omubu efu. Ebufu aba. Chese omudwom ho de na cry dey enye ye. Umu ni se ebufu na aba no e value se was omubufu ana.
Nana Kuya. Brebia ya na se meka na nadoda nkwa Akuffo Addo asema. Ya na obi be fi se bia metan no.
Yeah.
But me fe ye me dese ye tie interview na
yeah
NPP fo na nkasa bi mu amwo Komenda ho se no enada na nadoda nkwa Akuffo Addo na MPP aban adada won no is unpardonable enti sabre mi bisa NPP fo mo amosemo ye grassroots mu amose ye de MPP atwa mafuruma mu amose ma ye nka nokore no enti de akoso yi ni video ya wo hwe ye enti ete wo sen
ekoye
enti
ye o my baba ekoye mamo
enti wo ye o man baba producer wo de mama ye nara ye na assassin
enko
na tie ensem no na fatoto video ya ye ko hwe ye mama ye nara ye na assassin Nana Kuya
Mr. Frank.
Ebraso se ye Ghana si ho. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Ekansembi. Also, whenever the grievances of the people is delayed or denied, there will be violence here and there.
Yeah.
Not that the people will it, but the accumulated grievances erupt like a volcanic fury. Enti emrantia no bufu afu no. As a result of enada ne atrocem a ye di akire mo efa Komenda sugar factory. Emrantia pa dwuma ye nya dwuma nye. Na enne ochina abatu adu no afi a aka be 4 months ye ba beto aba no. Afi na masanso akwa gina ho bio. Sebi MPP fo na nado mo pam sebi mo kwase ya no. Commander fo mfitire etibre bia ye ba beto aba na makwa akodada mo. Ene de yesi sebi kwase ya niti a na aguragu.
Kwase ya niti a na aguragu. Na ne.
Ya be ya nyumu. Ese ya pe producer. Eti menena na kuya ya pe producer. Na mama fanchi akese Maria for Ken worldwide, we are for Ken TV team USA for Canada Japan North American chapter. Na menkwaso enkai obibia se abna papa bi na homfa no na kudu ache no enti no arrested. Nyame ya adoma na hoto no oba be ka yensa ke no nti obi anka na command no yem. Na menkwaso nkai obibia se nyame ya adom no krenti 5th of October mekoje the prestigious award ewo United States of America
to ufa plane.
Oh yeah, mekwaba mesia ba me the award no be 60
me nya anka metna prayer so di wachi
eh wo dey twa body ahaban na ye fa se ye body ahaban na ye de ko em say agoro no kura wonimu
ye newcomer
ye newcomer enti masire Ghana fo amwo amanone especially America Monfrey Evangelist Dr. CNN na mumiki take it popular no ye na say standard na $100 na VIP nso ye $200 enti otwama October no so a ebe ye ma
na asa ejaw
yes enti booking sisi ya anade ya na say okọ owa America ana owa amanone na wunya Ghana aduane ni ya o me call South Africa pa na minya Ghana aduane ni ei jai
ase wonsre
ho na mi hu se san ya enti America for de nyame adom ye wo wache mpedede ne jollof mpedede Ghana nuane bia wo pe bia no wo de for Evangelist Dr. CNN o pese ye de bra wo fie ana se wo ba beje delivery se o to party any program be a wo ya o pese ye aduane ma say ye Ghana aduane na America aduane for Evangelist Dr. CNN and another about I've thing is we say Ghana form wa manone o problem pa adansie ene say o mo to dan enti mesre say o pese o to dan o pese o si dan fre we are for Ken TV your founder Mr. Abrefaja number na da hono ofre na o man voice do be my contractor papa yes dan papa ma na also so how no and say oko Eastern region na ope baby pa ada JLK hotel and guest house papa o do kwa me se dikanfo wani kohwe dan no man sana wakwa koda say wo ye program engagement bibia JLK ho kese pa wo ho a ye de ma renting
makodim birthday o
mo birthday no ye da ben
December
when you be ko JLK you be ko akodi JLK until the friend number no o do fra abomidin why bibia on how
okay na anwa bi na me ka sen kam chemi bi no
oh very good sunflower oil when you say me mpa won but sunflower oil we papa we are different from the other sunflower oils I want market no into the upper tobacco na kotra hwe say open and krankra bit say me see me mpe oil say eno na medie into wa won so wo mpe oil bia no even open bar wo health nti wo de frɛ number no na akɔgye wo de say wo yes to say opese wo kotu ton so a eno so akwanya wo ho frɛ number no na yenkotu enton na kuya
Mr. Frank
na rodan kwa Akuffo Addo wa hunu wadada Ghana for na aya na enyem wa because wadada nyankopon watini adada nyankopon pa associate in deceiving nyankopon
We also what that Yankopon. Yankopon that down. Yami de so.
That be what that Yankopon no treke nyame.
That we also Yankopon to nim se won ya na.
That be what treke no. So that down to the sense of share no bompo say obesi cathedral. Me boy. And the cathedral no over $400 million. Ye the two foundation. I went a single.
Ye the two amana.
Ye the two amana. Mo. Every actually, every as you know, Nyankopon wachi wadia a bomb mine. Eye anti-LGBTQ trumu. And I say na nado. Akwa fa dia baba si Ghana for your council. Wa boye breyesu. Na ene Komenda Sugar Factory. Sema
yes.
Na utie documentary na ye boy na nakuya. Everything shows say na nado Akuffo Addo is very wicked. And he is not ready to help any Ghanaian. Now Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia say mumma na kwanya e nanado now.
Yeah.
The promise of nanado Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. It is already obadia ene defe Ghana youth. Well, winning baby. I will always speak the truth to Ghanaians. Yewo kromura ena yewura John Dramani Mahama o commission this Komenda Sugar Factory. Na o commission ye no na 2016-2017 elections.
Okay.
Ena ye nyina ye didi yewura John Dramani Mahama tem igu nanima asese. He's just doing that for political score. Esen say factory na yewura John Dramani Mahama si ye no. One, nanka esen komubia ahwede.
Okay.
Nkomo ye ahwedifuo ni ho.
Okay.
Two, that test na mo ye ya all catch yen say Ghana for ye sugar factory wo Komenda no. Omo koto asichire no free baabi na baaye.
Okay.
Ena raw materials omo di process ya na ye hu say ampa factory no process sugar no. Raw sugar and a mokoto free baby buyer. Yet yena nyansafo no ye can say you ra John Dramani Mahama.
What in your dear we hadn't was a wound ďèśtŕoÿ na one.
Yes, that is the feasibility study. So before then no as I say uhunu ahwedifo a wobehia.
Yes.
And sananka wa build at the factory.
Yeah.
And moreover sebia enokran poskepo wa
yeah.
And kasabrin ka wama availability of land ahwede ye nokra no.
Yeah.
Enti bra Ghana for ye hu na naro danko Akuffo Addo no. Na ye ho fofo ye. Ghana Messiah. Ghana Jenkwa. 1D1S. Ghana Yesu. Ne afi say ye wie.
Yes.
Enti na naro danko Akuffo Addo na ankasa utie documentary na Bosha ahodo a share and utie NPP for na nkasa one na etese ye do ahwedifuo se utie na nado danko Akuffo Addo a ono ankasa na nuntom
yes
se yewura John Dramani Mahama no ahwedifuo enti no esese ye sugarcane plantation Deputy Minister of Trade Ochiribafi enso so edena no tu mu se Ghana ban edisika to ho a ye kwa akodo ahwedifuo Kwadwo Oponkroma enso so say na say mi bisa na nado danko Akuffo Addo Kwadwo Oponkroma Ochiribafi ne MPP fo nka ne say ahwedifuo no ewo he say ewi ase mo se mo kokra sugar raw sugar from South America na mo dia ba be process it say John Dramani Mahama ye di na tengu na nima asese wa bon no na nado danko Akuffo Addo ne MPP fo mo ne John Dramani Mahama why na bon
come and tell us
mo na tell mo ne John Dramani Mahama why na bon ose attendidie yes John Dramani Mahama ni ahwede wakokra ahwede free ayi baabi ba wa bon mo ba matam Ghana sika over 45 million Ghana cedis. Na say 45 million no ewa he.
No mo de dey.
Mo de ahwede bia. Mo fa mi ahwede.
Mo so mo nkra sichire bia.
Mo nkra sichire bia so free baby mai.
Ti ses kan we.
Ewa he sika no wa he. MPP fo mo ya akromfo awudifo. Na nado. Mo ye akromfo awudifo. Na obi abehu mo. Na Central region Se mama ni na ho. Na mama ye de mansa ama bi kurekure ba bedada mo. Wo saka elections here.
Yes.
Omo ashada akwa gina ho ayese. Omo ebe semese Komenda sugar factory man ba be yadwuma. Omo dey pem vote aba bedada mo. Na mo ye mistake. Nana Vice President.
Yeah.
The people of Cape Coast, I have good news for you. You are going to get international airport. Cape Coast Harbour. Ewahe. Cape Coast for.
Na onu so no ne kasa nya te say ye ra kwa nkroma. It is
wasuya no etura no so ande wasuya nkroma wa kwampa so wasuya no kwamone so oyusu Dr. Kwame Nkrumah din just to deceive Ghanaians.
Yes.
Because when him said Dr. Kwame Nkrumah
and how he
very
talks.
popular. Yes. The people of Cape Coast, very nice one.
Yes.
But Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia sanso nya kuku duro Cape Coast. Ye campaign se Cape Coast for ntwa ba ma no.
Onya man fon so betretra ho ne ahemfofo betre o hwe nenim.
Omo ba so wontumi mfekire nokore enka nkire no. But media minim say enemre ya na nakuya ni bie ebai. Na Komenda for asori no. Omo begina omo nan so adwen Ghana ho akoto aba ama okandini a odwen nipa ho na nya na nado danko Akuffo Addo anase Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. MPP man kasa youth na kasa unse omo ankasa esu.
Yeah.
At least on pa ya nkombenya adwuma. Enti adidi atema ye di John Dramani Mahama say oye incompetent. Wa bon no. They say MPP for nanado. When John Dramani Mahama. Why na wa bon?
Yeah, fan is on the crown the scan wodi bi kura start a factory.
Why na wa bon? Yes, odi bia odi asi factory odi asi yes. Na wo ba
ahwede na wandua.
Ahwede na wandua.
Na wo so dua ahwede na.
Yes.
8 years. Ahwede nka what tre.
Yes, ahwede ni bia say.
Enga bia.
Ye hwe wura e wo Ghana ha.
Wo de Ghana for pa.
Hwe wura e wo Ghana.
Ano kwa yes, ejuma.
So individuals asene mo na mo kofa ayi planting for food and jobs. Enti under planting for food and jobs no. What me amfa nua ahwedifuo.
Dabi.
Abra factory ni si ho. Nyame be twa muka a monwene nipa ma ho.
Amen.
Just a politics, just a vote and a munya just a tumi nyame be twa muka.
Amen. Mr. Frank na dia me dia sa particular case we die.
We must speak the truth. Na ba na obi MPP ni na o defend. Obi MPP ni o se menka. Obi ti abrochire nka obesua nyansa. Nti abrochire say na moye na nka ehwa ayode.
Kwa kwatena ho.
Empanimfo na mo akikire abrochire wonyansa kwan mu no. Se sei Ghana se de empanimfo ye wo Ghana yi. Sa na ye na abrochire nka oda so ti abrochire. Aden na mo mpe nokore sa. Wo tu kwan ti abrochire na wo de won ka nokore because of politics. Ne de ubedi nti. Na nyankopon aso tweye no. Natural justice. Me I believe in natural justice.
Yeah.
And that one no doubt. The natural justice does not have any favor. The only thing is do the right thing.
Yeah. That
is it. One politician, a few years, why a millionaire, why a trillionaire, what they let us in millions of dollars. Not Ghana for a break. You can't say my yanka. We had a documentary at was saying.
Areho.
And I create to us and comment.
I mean to us now, what Diana was say, Oma Koye, Komenda was a day, Umbesi, no, TA. And yes, Umbesi, you. I don't talk Akuffo Addo. The minister ko jina ho no. Waka so beses you. Was say omo dia ma investor. Na investor no eneba be ye owner. Waka owners my mistake. Also there be onye owner, onye asset owner, but obeye owner. No we siesie na waboa. Ghana for musimu ni sika mbetimi dia ye. By investor nipa single person betimi aye. Wasa be ye owner. The owner now okan ye do be church mu because Mr. Frank Papa chere say.
Na kuya. Ghana ye ho emobo.
Papa.
Ghana ye ho ya reho.
Ye ho reho chen ye anoma be nsuabo no.
Na company no wo as a home minister honorable KT Hammond. We jina ho say asay turn it upside down.
No, I say crowd blame Mahama.
Yes. MPP for. Me say more. O kwache bonsa mu hie MPP ni ache no. MPP ni a won ka no correct no. MPP for no ye mu bi de ka no correct. Ena no correct kafuo bi mu gumu. But wo hie obi a opeda na ado danko Akuffo Addo asem anase opeda Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia asem a che no.
Obi ho happen na asem me say me pon asem.
Oh David.
No credit obekan. No, I no
there. Ene no. Omo pen na ado asem no. Omo pese obebo na ado asem so.
Okay. And you say wrong. Okay.
Hwe wahunu. And Ghana for a whole president, a whole country. Yentimi nye Komenda sugar factory no. Now India ni ba kope.
Ebeye.
Ono de obetimi aba be.
Usa Johnson obeye owner. What's the meaning of that?
Na pa ye.
One abu keti one.
Komenda sugar factory no MPP for aton.
Hey,
I'm telling you. Me say Komenda sugar factory no MPP for aton. Omo aton ama India ni no.
Keti hamon ampa.
Based on the keti hamon no nsem no.
Yes.
Because we say or your owner. Na factory a whole country. Entimi nye. India ni ba ko pa no mfiri ha no de obetimi aye mana ye o wi aka obeye owner na no fon ya pe o ye be lizi
owner
obe ye be lizi di amano na nti o kora ase ya di amano 100 years na me no ye te ase
me wuko
that is it. Wow, MPP for omo abro ne ba yi se wonim MPP for they are at bankrupt omo hia sika nti omo hia sika me se company no based on honorable KT Hammond na no nsem a o ka no what company no me se
because how can you say investor your owner
how can an investor be the owner of the company?
Yes.
A government company?
No, never.
And now some we are making. Yeah. We are never bossy. There be a fitting chinako. A whole document beba. Over frame de me boamame. MPP for me say omo ya from for di for omo nyane Ghana ho. We dey entrance you. When ye NDC, we ye Ghana ni. We dey what time NDC for? Ye hwehwe kwan a ye fa so. Edidi ye wura don the money mahama tem. Egu nani ma se. Na ye fi se na do ne MPP ba ba ye ni ye na ene ba bia kwa kosi e minister timi be ka kire se ade ne de asekura enye ye bio no de India ni ba ko pe
o magician
ene ma machines ya turn upside down India ni no better than they wa be turn no upside up KT Hammond mo ya ningwasefu nipa papa mo ya ningwasefu nipa na Nyankopon be twetwe mo nyina aka
amen
because of vote abo peti mo nwini nipa ho nkontompo ni atoro na wo ka Ghana ni bi ejina baabi edi watem se NPP wo se MPP no kura wa mayenka document we write wo say ala na mo pe no kura sa aba KT Hammond, he doesn't deserve to be a minister.
No, because that man agro on any so sabi. Because no.
Winning their strategy.
No.
Almost say they want tax waiver. Sabi import raw sugar from South America. Na mi bisamo MPP for amosi nyensen nyina kura mo. You were John Dramani Mahama or import raw sugar you say. Ye di na tengu na ni ma se oye incompetent ya wabon na ene de nyansafo mo ko import raw sugar from South America enyansafo mo de mo hunu nyansa nua sugar no bi sugar cane no mo hunu nyansa nua mo ko akọ import na ne amana yewura Mahama nso sere be ne dem 45 million Ghana cedis na machine no mo ko famra
me ye den mo chere de mo de aye
omo ahyeda omo ton company na ma India ni no almost also share India ni no but some be man tax waiver enti that tax waiver na almost some be waive no omo de be man India ni no enye for Ghana enti so omo craft raw materials na but to start up the company na omo say government of Ghana na ya ma tax waiver meanwhile no in the name of the
Indian
guy no enti Ghana ha MPP for kro no bebreba ma bo enyina enti mo anya sika ba ko fo mpo etumi anya sika anto company no inti sa ye no sika se mo
ebi so no mu bia no mama India ni na be face o they can do that
no correct ebi India ni no be face because say ono no yi nanima
yes
omo be suspicious bibi enti na people for akromfo no say ya o na wayi nanim wo de obeko sa company no wo be hunu na ado ne na busuanfo a omo tetetete akire akromfo abusunya a mo ba dada ya be di Ghana so nyame betua moka mo
Mr. Frank, now me say, His Excellency, Obashisha Bobi, what the Cambershire 2021 say in March, no, and call Omu be commission a factory, sugar factory, and Kosiaga 2022 was answer April no, come be and Kosiaga. Na afeya ni minister so asabe kasa asem we. Who ne say, na do ni minister say you mudi nkomana. It seems as was Robiado be account.
The March and Mayo. April May. So much my April my.
See, trust I and Bukra.
There be my. Say March, say where any more. Say I feel like you want
to. March 2021. No.
There be March and my. So I say March. March and my. April my. It's year can't. You can't March. You can't April. You say contemporary say ya. Contemporary say ya. And then another than I'm ha. Then the minister than I'm ha. Yeah, commission in March. And so some minister say I turn it upside down. The machine say I turn it upside down.
Arrested there. And then the TV commission last 2 years April no.
Sikano ewa hena nado.
Because can find issue.
My Bob Bessia the whole Ghana. I mentioned the history of Ghana debt. Ghana debt from Omampani Dr. Kwame Nkrumah pencil. ABC Yura Mahama. A car Ghana Yabonina ye 742 billion Ghana cedis. Nanyami and Fefi Enkonkosi December they are near drew 1 trillion. I'm telling you, because they said another don't go for the MPP for Nesia Wado Muria Ghana Sikano. Now more broke or more pebesiano. Most of the investors in Ukraine they are very angry. Now sir India investor we are no niska. Every investor oye genu be any ho the better that company Ghana company.
And I make us say ubehwem kura no.
Eti hwe hawo. Na nado dan kwa Akuffo Addo oba. Bre omampane dara Akuffo free so no. Na Ghana ye debt na ye 9 billion Ghana cedis.
Okay.
And Mills Mahama at the free 9 billion Ghana cedis. They call 122 billion Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Na nado ankasa na numu nsem Yura Mahama wa bobesia sene fiti se Dr. Fritz Ghana baye.
Yeah.
President Omodi Ghana so nyina just within 8 years no. Mills Mahama administration abo besia sene omu nyina. Na ye nyina na nokore yeso mu. Fine.
Dear term fine.
Dear term fine. Ya nui babies with sharp teeth. And ne ya me ne o kase nana. Ghana yeka 742 Ghana 42 billion. Say okwoti 122 billion free ma. Ebeka 620 billion. Entina nado dan kwa Akuffo Addo besia wa bonko less than 8 years no. Wabo saying 622 billion. Na ode yankwoti 9 billion no every year John Dramani Mahama 122 billion no.
Okay.
Enti ebeka 113 billion. Enti year John Dramani Mahama ebo besia 113 billion. Ena MPP for ye di na temgu na nima ase. Se besia nko na obo ene be Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Hey! Doctor Doctor dear. Doctor dear Jayo. You say I'm got akoye ntero no ma kire ye. Yes, the one don't worry be wo. Na doctor to blow kum ni fa. Mahama bro. Mahama ye be mo. Because blow pa about 2015 2016 the one no. Everything I can say on to Obiano because I can't say with Tianku Bewu. And they are not Ghana of work. I say, Nana, we are Sibisia here. One and the Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Ghana beyond 8 more and no more lanchi. Because Mahama did Bosia do. Then Ghana beyond 8 young Quajibisia, young Cosres Radibu. And then another Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Abo Bosiankwa 622 billion. Sorry, 620 billion.
20 billion.
Eti bisana na do na MPP for Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia said 620 billion. And 113 billion. Dia wa hene so.
Ombeka just 113 billion la.
Ombeka anani for the ombeka.
Yeah.
Ombeka say 113 billion. And ya so sene. Ombeka say 620 billion. Ah. Now MPP for them am why?
Free SHS.
Apart from free SHS no, the cost involved no, just 9.9 billion. Enti kwate 9.9 billion, every 10 billion. Ebe saying, enye 611 billion. So 611 billion no. Then MPP for Madiaye. And even a man woman be friend from UK. Or say Frank. E kana Bosian MPP for kwaje ya no. That 9.9 billion na o say o de omodia kwa kwose free SHS no. Enye and Bosnian skill.
Any IMF.
David. Oil, Ghana, yan oil sikano. Ena, na dwa kwa koyi. Na ode sponsor free SHS. Inti that means Bosnia bebrebe no kwa na mo abono. Show nothing.
Nothing show.
You deal with your noom. Na do man nyina your contractors. Na do ma. Omo nyina ba your contractors. Ebe ye den na Ghana yan kofom. If rema opare mu nyina your contractors. Ebe ye dai.
Chief of staff.
Na your friend abrewa guy.
Na show boy. Na mo tundi na show boy. Na mo pashe say.
Na dem say.
There be woman na show boy no. Na mo person ko anya den.
There be na dada yo.
Of course.
Hey, me say o smart ye nyina.
Yeah.
O smart ye nyina. Ya now so die. Ma me bi of from hey. Enti empire na ye te park so anadwa na ye boma na ado nyina enti aye kwa. Na ma me say di ozika no wa ho. O basira ma otiate.
Na Mr. Frank. Komenda sugar factory. Na enka one district one factory ni hwana. Sana ka hwana.
Eka ho ye de be share ho. Mo hana honorable Alan Kwadwo Chirimanten. Should also come out and explain certain things to us.
Okay.
Because under his ministry, under his watch, and a Komenda sugar factory, ebe share one district 1F. Inti I think say of the city hokra in one or several locations. Inti honorable Alan Kwadwo Chirimanten. Dear ne ba ye pa Komenda sugar factory. Enti mi answer CD.
Yes.
Sika bebre ba ye de share Komenda sugar factory. Honorable Brana Bechirim.
Because we credit your campaign message.
Yes. Brana no kure bia e wo mu bia no. Brana beka.
Yeah.
Because ya de say honorable Alan Kwadwo Chirimanten na wadi sika. Ana waya de anya kasa brinka MPP for awurade nka kasa brinka ya spread no all over.
Yes.
Enti honorable Alan Kwadwo Chirimanten ye de yenim say you are clean.
Yeah.
Na mum no bra. Na be yi wa no na be kire Komenda sugar factory de course one kasa.
Yes.
With no mercy for the cripple.
Yeah, daddy be kasa.
Hwe na me kire wa de ba ko. De ba bia me kasa. One district one factory. Very fantastic program. And the best of it all.
Yeah.
Because for a country to develop, it needs an industrial revolution.
Yeah.
But MPP Nanado Danko Akuffo Addo, implementing it. Now, Ombeka Chida will say we have about 100 and something factories there a year, Juma.
Oh.
But the fact is, you say those factories in a year, Juma, no product ben ye come market here, you be your biato.
It be no.
So that means that 100 and something factories now, almost a year, Juma, is nothing and it's meaningless.
A ghost factory.
That is it. It's like education. See, you can say education. The end result of education is say, Nimdiana wasunyano. It's a say ultimate de society. Ultimate solve societal problems.
Yeah.
But say one work kusunya there to say Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bawumia. Now who create problems to the society? You are nothing.
Education na kasanya
so. Enti factories na Nana Danko Akuffo Addo ene MPP for say omo create a omo ede bo omo hosafo hene no. Ansa na Ghana begia tum na Ghana nya so mfaso na yakase ampa President Nana Danko Akuffo Addo why ade no. Those products no bia no ese ye come market ye nya bi to.
Ye hu bi. Physically.
When say we confuse.
Yes.
If I no be nya confuse ato Accra ha. The whole capital.
E bi ni ha.
Unya confuse nto. Eso say 1D 1F e confuse. Mekai ye honorable Ken campaign tour in the central region. I tried as much as possible say manya biato manya bi. Even ye call a kunfi kromu ho no kra no. Store kra na e wo kromu ha me pe biato manya bianto. Boys no mo catch them say just me call factory ho. Yes. Enti omo di bi kra reserve wo program na say omo di fi factory ho na buy.
Eti egu factory ho ya den. Omo export here na.
Why export? Omo de kwem. Okay, well, omo export there minim. Now why are there? Opese build the indigenous company. Na there na why no kuru mu ha no.
No, na me ka say, what we be told very much.
Dem e bo. Akura si ba bi oboku bi obenya calipato me bo.
Of course.
But a juice is more nutritious, natural than calipo.
Now when you been talking about when you be talking,
that is it. So what you say? So why don't we advertise a confit juice na so available. They said the calipo so available. The factories na NPP for say omoya omode bo omosa hene omo say Ghana sika nyina no. For me to believe or for every Ghanaian to believe no, those items no almost more produce no, we should see it at the market. We should let it appear at the market.
Yes, physically,
yes. Other than that, yes. And people from come on to now me dey me wanko baako me panacho fanche me. Winnie ba then tania wa campus the way me see good animals no. Efa wendi one efa fe na eba. Oye NDC ni e na me ne koshia Winnie ba food canteen ho. And na all kasa na me nyano so on my no political science
okay
and I near be the phone no na me kofa then time na omo abie a tomato factory bi we brekum enti guy no so ye brekum ni
okay
and na all catch me say eno kra na nya ban na individual and na ban so na say when we talk of government, a government must create an enabling environment. It is a nya ban pona say ban no aso individual na say am na tima be this factory. This is what every country want. Me boa na say me boa. Omo ton wi ani nyina me so ye political scientist me boa ka kire me kwa we gina ho. Ohwa na me yi factories no. Pictures and videos no. Na me sanso prepare other factories MPP for commission. Hey guy, na man na moto bia na monye o. Ona motigu akware so. Ona mo ne me. Omo huro no ye na mo yuro no. Omo se ye na kwa mfifire telo se fafa. Onim. Wa mare se omo se jan no ba ye kwa no beto bia na 3 cedis pe. Me se akware se do si fere ye no. Enti me kura no. Owi na ontimi nko. Eti meneno ena ye pie free canteen ho. Me si odi machi sa ya fa obi oni wi ni babia old pavilion e kwa no so. E ho na ye fa ya na ekokoduru old pavilion. E ho na nti ya kwa professor so kura twam me ekodu wi ni ba. Babia runabout no wo no. E ho na ye separate ya okoye. Me say okasa ye kasa and the way I me si dre no. E ma enuyanofo no e ma no sanso so ni mu a egu nanimas no. All because of the one district one factory initiative. Ene e wo he if you asem na abrante ene ka haye no he was right.
Yes
ene e wo he ene be na manima agu ase se wo hu no na mese na na do agu for so wodi na chi a wanim na be gu ase se ya nga na nko akwaji turumu wakwaji turumu fu siga o yo be ma nkonko san oso nkwaji turumu fu sika nkonko san ma ye hwe
so
akwaji me wakwaji he levy bill say the court Supreme Court. O sanye. Dia ne sini kwanko sign. Wakwaje hoodies nanado. E friend hoodies. Obe hoodies say ya.
Mr. Mark, I know the house where the evidence in your physical evidence.
Me say opa anko siu me. Me minsuro nanado. Asema maka fa nanado hu bia me se minsuro no. Me so ye blame anko sign LGBTQ bill no. E da the table so onko sign. Enya na ado ne lawyer na ye anti-LGBTQ for lawyer kutampa se wawu na wo ba wa ye lawyer adwuma ya bo wa baso se ya wo be wiase anti-LGBTQ turumu for lawyer ne o koye turumu for lawyer na wawu ko hye form no na ba kwa akoto nyankopon ho ko owo ba asasi so o ma wonimdie ne nyansan be ye lawyer no wo de ewi akiri no sa akiwade e bo man wo na wo be defend yo mo ba kwa akoto nyankopon ho o hye form. Yes.
Yes, sorry, so yes, putting any papa. But I said the we are giddy now. Just about the rubber. And you will be and you are baby, you bet chwatum.
That is it.
You bet jail.
But even if it was Professor Milsa, do you think Professor Mills best society? Professor Mills. Yakupon fan currency.
Debbie.
For
that man, dear.
Professor Mills.
Yeah, for that man, dear.
For the Ghana, you be where you Mumba ya bosia yengu. Woso so bosia na nadu makwa kwa nyina mwadi. Bosia madi nyina mwadi no manum 620 billion. Dia na modi aye. Monchira ye kuromu ha. Na mabunu ti kuromu ha munya adwuma nye no. Ghana fo bra na ebre. Na kofo akatua 7 million po muntimi ntua. Ye ka amase ma yenka.
Eno ye ba omi ade aye baso. But doctor Baumia patron Akuffo no asa che sika no enche da no so bi asa ohomu odo wo mo ma ye youth na ba ni so nya kakra fendi ya pa se wusua de pa na wo san so nya bibia femfiri wo wie school so nothing so wo hu
hwe ene waka me yonko ba ko me na wie winiba or your service on the like you one of the private school bi na wo kira de of from say ne wo teacher adwuma ya just otua 15,000 Ghana cedis.
Asem me obi kan you
15,000 Ghana cedis
like madam fu bi kan o training college o kan na o pay adwuma ti brother me na me nya ta teacher kwala de ni bia na ma send the link say sa de metimi de aya mebo anu no also o pay 15,000 and now they there also dem dey there na me pay
me say na akua enne me na madam fu ne kan friend Evans Dovo
na so boy na ya bra me
nation me no kra na net the same room for all the
na me school na me
pay school per 15,000 Ghana cedis 150 million old currency and sana ya fan teacher me no kra na so kotua kra na nyame amfa fie usika bashim
Sunday
o se amanfo bebre kra tuatua ayi sika na hye o se na danfo ba kwa ho no be ka say 100 million no say na 150 million kra wantimi anso si di na 100 million then yeah that is the Ghana for you the Ghana we are living me at first I say you are don the money mahama nye no we training college we education course de enko ade automatic ye be post you ene this okita 150 million
me friend kan but I'm say oboa
no correct
because on NDC ni
no correct
so say oboa
me say no correct
but this is very bad.
That is it. I know my mom was born into
yes this is very bad so I dey way pa na course teacher ni wonu akosua the baba boa Ghana no anon I just was so to 150 million
yes
and san woman na juma 150 million ko baba obe teacher ni
me say me ankasa me wie training college even district baby am pen na me ko ye kra ye mie school no ya ntwere ye fana paper mie na baby omode ya to ye bibia aba out
wie wo hamba
me wie under mahama 2013 and me wie training college me say ye nya ntwere ye fana paper emie na ye results pom ma ye ebehu se bia ya pass ana se ye pass ye no na mo post ye dada
ye
bibia aba that is it na say ye di John Dramani mahama tem na ne obi awie school otifie Masanso kura the service ya beka na ho masanso the license exam cha kana ho osanso tifie osanso cost 150 million
answer
na wo say mahama yes sanso mo na senwiem na wo na wo sanso ye me mahu no kura we meka and up from say me NDC ni me ye Ghana ni na ye beje Ghana si ho that is it
me friends and Mr. Frank till na wo kasa no minya question bi wo kasa no na wo say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia or na say o san to timi call Cape Coast say o sa koye campaign me patcho hu ne say ahemfo wo krom ha say no omo ka ho na Ghana ekofo
oh absolutely for most of them the omo pa ne say o de snap ne o de envelope white envelope ebeka ho na brown envelope that is all asa though I am for they are to show neutrality, but Nipan ba fetch no krena kachire no. I remembered, so is it in the Vulture region or Oti region? Omokushia I am for no be, but ohina dia me bom nsem man. Do nya I for no na mo corrupt ebimo.
Yeah.
Or say ono no oba no. Ne mrantie kachire ne say omo ye napku. Na napku no Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bawumia ne kofa ba e. Enti no mo ba oba on Mr. Dr. Elijah Mahmoud Bawumia said that pen will be to your musika na momo. And another so ba kan pepe. Yes.
Not Bawumia so neti go.
Now confess no. No what that when we were provoke when you.
No reply ni say.
Ne reply ni say and obekọ hwe na on Minister of Finance be kasana we release sikana we tuana Akuffo ka. Say ne no be tuana Akuffo de a. Na minim say bi o mo te. E bi November December no. No more tuya.
Yes.
Until no mutia de ade DMB. It is possible.
Educated person be
yes, Ghana for Niati at this time. Ghana
was good to me. My a common demiana, my 1 month pen on some Mindy Nasa Daniel Miwuya. I 1 month penny.
Yes, NC.
Yeah,
NC.
Yeah. I think say yeah, here for phone so also to me BB.
Oh yes, and for instance, let me congratulate this chief. Yes, Nana Jana or Sunyane Dumasuya.
Yes.
Me any post to be. Me say ba hensema me nka bi. But Nana no kwanya wa fa so asiesie Dumasuya.
Yeah, me hu ni videos
no kure Nyankopon ni ne wotan okwaduro ne wa in America.
Yeah.
He Nana no wa yusu fie nyansa. Ayusu Ghana nyansa. Ayusu kurumana nkasa. Nana Jana. Fekeke. Na we a politician na ukukuru no minima sama okwa akoka.
Den akoka.
Minima sama okwa akoka.
Abi akoka ma da.
Me se nana no unim. Ne idea no pavement block. Okotwa wakoto machine no. E na oni kurumafo na nkasa na etwa blog no. E ba se ye tutu pavement block na onkope contractor. Oni kurumafo na na eye. E ma ne mmerwafo maamefo nketesia na oni omudua flowers na omosiesie okuru no. Fekeke. Nana no. As a president bi obeba bia no. Okofa nana Jana na omana a basek say local governance and rural development that ministry na nka so de man local governance
to be pam Ghana has
ya de man purposely for nimdie na wa execute no obe execute across.
Oh yeah, sure. Because
oh yes. As for Nana Jana, David Nana Jana, he will not be like that. And now there is another Ohenea Owo Kushia, Asem Kushia, or also so excellent. Asem Kushia. Uko Hukuruno, the way I also see Kuruno and the Kuruma for on Nana Jana the same thing. It these two chiefs, Nkoswa him anyway. I congratulate them. My idea. Minim say be ahen for no so be bring so what different areas. Omo ye ade bia ye hu ye. But so far so good. The mani hu no de these two ahen for no de Nyankopon hira omo. Na me pese enka politicians no so be sunya the same thing. Na ada ahen for no so no won so asua the same thing. Na enkoye say ye ohene ye tia konwam tia pakam ye fran to ma hyehyem pabo akese no. The most important thing is the development of the people.
Yes.
And that's what we must showcase.
That's what we must showcase. And no only way on hini bian was said yes, was a way. Mr. Frank, Yansani Becon person me mount last question. Okay. You are now the ones who last words at to Jadi my name. My last question is say who say a year one district, one factory no. Policy no more year, you know. And then for Sobia Regana.
Oh, for now, the Mfam so be Americana. A can or the Abregana. When do you want the can Abregana? Because if, say, there were more than 100 factories in Ghana here.
Ebijamu bibi akwaba fambra 2K News and Blogs eso. Ebijafo e ba ne se ane chese nsema hodo a ekoso e wo Ghana hase no. Yenya abotre ni akwa ko pibi ne de aba ha no de aba so. Ahwefo ne atiefo nyina na make say ne bijia ene mesaka info bia yebeko ni akwa ko tie mu nsem no pan ye kwa ko tie nchire mu ni pan ye meso so adaroma. Wo he channel we no. Se wonya subscribe ya na wa subscribe dia mai. We are na the bell notification icon so atwa se de be ya bibia no. Ye drop video bia Tempano and Sabeka also when you do a tea no hoodie a person or Ghana has seen. Abija, and person Cassable, Yanko, Inquity Sans in Embra.